Good afternoon, my honorable judges and presented audience. It's me, Neha Dhamala from grade 10, representing Niten Memorial Higher Secondary School. Today, I'm very much glad to stand in front of all of you to share my own story, and the title of my story is Sound of Appreciation. It was the day of 5th April 2012, the day that I won't forget in my whole life, our school result day. Some were excited for the result, some were nervous, and some were carefree. So, I was the third case, very carefree because I was never too serious about my studies. When the hand of a clock struck 9, tring, there goes the bell. The bell of Santa with lots of gifts, the bell of hell, the bell of fear, the bell of promotion, and the bell of demotion. For me, it was just a bell. Everyone stayed in line. The director of our school was welcomed by appreciation from teachers and students. Slowly and gradually, our class turn came. After distributing results for those who came first, second, third by our class teacher, suddenly my name was announced. Neha Dhamala. You have failed in 3 subjects. No claps, no appreciation. All I could hear was silence. Still, I was carefree because, as usual, I was hoping for re-exam. Soon, it was announced that there won't be no re-exam this time. My heart fluttered in my chest. My eyes were full of tears, and my heart felt cold. I was in a state of numbness and shock after the announcement of result. Now, I can imagine a terrible situation at my home, no doubt. I got unlimited scoldings and couple of beatings from expected people. The worst thing was that my very loving father was disappointed of me. The disappointment weakened our bond, which was like a relationship of nail and flesh, departed like a boat from the shore. My father, who I always think was the best father of the world, was not treating me same as he used to treat me before. I always used to think him as a Lord Ram, but he reversed his character like a demon Ravan. He shouted, "Though you are born to go other house and do other household works, I sent you for school, but you lose my face. I am humiliated and ashamed to have a daughter like you. I, who used to be the apple of his eye, have become a burden from him. I have never imagined that I'll be a burden from him." The moment he scolded, the little man and a fat boy brushed it on my heart, and my heart destructed like a Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He even didn't talk with me. Expecting him to talk with me was like waiting sheep at the airport. I thought it was the worst time, but I was still wrong. The worst was still to come. School reopened. I was in my old classroom, but my classmates were new. I should have done better, should have realized my mistake earlier, should have worked little harder. I thought it was too late. I am embarrassed and shameful for being left out because of my own mistake. I was physically present but mentally absent in my classroom because I missed my old classmates. I was sitting at the corner of my classroom, separated from others like a crow separated from its flock. I can hear a whisper of my new classmates talking about me, and they would giggle sometimes looking at me. I was hopeless, helpless, and powerless, like a fish without water. But it was my great fortune that I could have very motivating and inspiring science teacher who was like a water in the desert for me. One day, when our science teacher was teaching us about life cycle of butterfly, she told that in the caterpillar stage of butterfly, it struggles a lot for its survival, and at last it turns to a beautiful butterfly. She pointed me with a finger and told, like caterpillar, Neha is also struggling in her class, and she can be a beautiful butterfly too. My whole classmates laughed looking at me, but it impacted me positively. Idea aroused in my mind. Why can't I try? Why can't I be a beautiful butterfly? Then I started practicing every day when my friends were playing. I used to do my home assignments and study a lot when even there was load shedding. After 4 months, our first term result day, tring, there goes the bell again. But this time I was a bit nervous, and I was waiting for my result desperately. Everybody was appreciating result of one another, but I could hear nothing. One of my friends close to me poked me and told me my name has already announced. And this time, I was first in my class. When I hold result on my hand, my chest popped up, held high, and all I could hear was sound of appreciation. If I do not have got to repeat the same class, then I would have abandoned my studies, and my study would not proceeded further. My father would made me marry, and I would have been a mother. And I will never learn how to struggle in life, and would be like a frog inside the well. After that, when I did best, I got many praises and comments from others. Those comments and praises fueled my inspiration more and more. From that day onward, when I heard motivation from others, it always motivates, it always made me happy, and I believe I have potential to make change in life and can do well. No one can predict what height you can soar. Even you will not know until you spread your wings. Saying this much, I like to stop. Thank you.